Bismillah. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ario, and in this video I will show you, or I will introduce to you about Revit. So Revit is one of the BIM software used worldwide. Like, it developed by Autodesk. And why use Revit? Because I show and I search on the internet that Revit is the most used BIM software worldwide, I think. Yeah, you can also search that up. If I made a mistake that, oh, it is not Revit, you can comment below the video. But yeah, because if Revit is the most used BIM software, it increasing the percentage of collaborating between people. Yeah, more easy maybe, but let's go to the next thing. And the next is I want to show you about the starting interface. So there's models. Yeah, I'll go right here first. Yeah, this is built by my teacher, Mr. Parmono, and this is the starting point. Yeah, the starting interface. You have model, families, and also the recent files. Models like a whole building, like maybe you have model the 3 stories building, and it has a column, beam, wall, etc. But a families is like a component, like for example a stair. So you model just a stair. So if you want to just model a component, use families. If you want to model a building, for example, like not just building, like maybe a road, yeah, building, use the model. Okay, like this. Yeah, it's models, this is families. It is different. This is for building, this is for the component. Okay, this is the recent files. There also a sample, and maybe you had already used before. It will be here. Okay, next one is the project. You have the architectural template, structural template, mechanical template, and also construction template. For the architectural template is the architectural type. You can model like a wall, architectural wall, a floor, and something related to architectural. But you cannot. I tried that you cannot put the like, if for example if you are on the architectural template, you cannot put the structural component into the architectural template. And also if you are on structural template, I think you cannot put the architectural component into the structural template. Yeah, because I tried before, maybe like putting architectural component to structural template, but I cannot do that. So structural template, you also if you want to model a structural component like column, beam, etc. For mechanical, it's like the MEP, mechanical, electrical, plumbing. Like you want to put a ducting, for example, a plumbing, etc. Yeah, and for a construction template, I don't really know about this, but I search on the internet, and it's similar to architectural, but more into the construction type. But you can also Google or search it on the internet for the detail. Yeah. So here, if we go into Revit to the models, click new. There's like it'll also have more than just four. Here is like you have mechanical systems, electrical, plumbing. You can also check that. And also I structural I edit this one. So yeah, let's go into the next part. Is the file location. Yeah, let's see the file location. For example, I go to the construction type template. Okay, this is the file location. You can also see the file location that the template go, or maybe the family. The family is like a component, yeah. So the what is this? A path or point clouds, yeah. For the next one is the Revit user interface. If you use different templates, I think we're gonna be different. For this one, I use the construction, but this also had the architecture, structural, and something else. You can see here, in the architecture has this what tab or feature. You can see there is application menu here, the quick access here, toolbar. So this is a ribbon tab. Yeah, this is a ribbon, and this is also a ribbon, but a temporary contextual tab. It's also a info center. Now this is the type selector. This is the properties palette, or maybe tab or panel maybe. And this is the properties palette also, yeah. And this is the project browser, and this is the view control bar. This is the status bar, and this is context menu. When you click right on your mouse, this will be up here, and this is the navigation bar. Yeah. So this is the ribbon project, the properties palette here, and this project browser. This is the I forgot what's that, the view control. So if you can control the view of the building. For example, you want to see there's a rebar or not. If you had a model rebar, can control the view. One of the most example is you can use VV to control the view, or you can use this also. There's also the quality of the view. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And next is status bar here, and if you click right on your mouse, this will appear the context menu, and there's also the navigation bar. And if you had problem, I think you can also go to the help here. Maybe it will be helping you. And yeah. Next is project browser. Yes, there's a few. On this, there's a on this the in different templates. There's also a different view. Like there's also the different like floor plans. Maybe in structure, maybe it will be different. I don't know. There's ceiling plans. Maybe in the structural template, this will be not appear. There will be something else, I think. But on this construction template, It has floor plans, ceiling plans, and elevations. Yeah, and also you can control. You can hide the project browser, or you can unview the project browser. There's a view, legend, schedule, sheets, family, and groups here. Legend, schedule, family, sheets. Sheet also is a in Indonesia we call it gambar, kop gambar, I think, and it's called as sheets and unnamed. And you can also you had also families and group. And to the next, you can also hide the project browser by clicking this. Yeah, you can also activate again. Okay, to the next is properties. In the properties, you had graphics, extents, identity data, and facing. You can also access the properties by clicking PP, and there's will be no properties because you unhide it, and you can click type PP again to appear it. In the properties, there's a graphics as shown before, identity data, but if you on different objects, I think will be different kind of a view or data here, maybe different view. Yeah, and something like this. There's a like Tampak, like 3D, and you can also a cross section will be different, I think. Maybe. Okay, going to the next. In the architectural ribbon or tab, there's a grid and level, wall, door and window, ceiling, roof, curtain system, curtain grid, mullion, component, stair, railing. You can see here on the architecture tab or ribbon tab. There's this feature that will be not in the other template or the other ribbon, like such as structure or MEP. Yeah, let's see. On the next one is gonna be structure. There are a beam, column, floor, truss, wall, brace, beam system, rebar. There will be no this feature on the other tab. Okay, you can see this like on the structure. Yeah, different. There are also same, like you have the floor architecture, and you have the floor like or floor structure. There's a difference between that. If you want to have rebar on your floor, use this floor structural, and if just want to use the floor for like ceramic, use this floor architectural. Okay, next is the MEP tab. In the systems, you have duct, pipe, and electrical. Yeah. Also the other air, for example. Yeah. You can also check it here. Also check. Okay, and you can see this folder where you save the file that you place. You can access is if you want to know the file that you will be place or save. Just go to the file and options. Go to the file locations and see the default path for user files. For me, hit here, it is here, and you can see the family also where it is will be placed. And also this one you can also see. Yeah, you can also change the location or even add a new template. You can click this, and also you can control or change the location or the placement of the template here. Okay, one that just see here, you can change this also. Like maybe you had another template or another location want to save the Revit file, you can manage that by editing or modify this. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. Okay, so if you want to download a libraries or a family, just go to the Autodesk website to download that. I think I already show the tutorial on my YouTube. If done, you can also check the other YouTube channel on how to download a family or libraries for Revit. Yeah, on Revit. Yeah, you can check my YouTube channel or the other channel on YouTube. Okay, next is family Revit. Yeah, we have Revit and workspace elements, something like that. Yeah, can see this. Next, there's also plugins. Plugins is a third user to help you like managing some, like, to make your work more easy, I think, or upgrade the feature on the Revit. You can also like download from the on internet. You can search the plugins that you want. You can search on the internet, yeah. And this, if you want to disable all add-ons, rename or move away these folders. Yeah, this is the folders that my teacher has or had, and if it's different, just manage by your own. Yeah, if you don't want plugins, just don't mind this. I think. Next, visibility. I have already explained it. You can use Fifi to manage the view. Like for example, here for model, use the model categories tab. For the annotation, like length of the building or on the component, maybe use the annotation categories. For the imported categories or import component, just use these imported categories. For the filters, just use this. Yeah, something like that. You can check this. And for the shortcut here, there are several more than good shortcuts. You can apply it to make it your work faster. These are shortcuts on Revit. You can see here the shortcuts, and so there's a on how to work on Revit. Basically, you can link Revit is I think you can link from the Revit file or maybe link from AutoCAD, and you draw the floor plans from CAD on Revit. Or maybe if you don't want that, you can just model the grid and the level manually without the linked file from other Revit maybe, or maybe from other file like AutoCAD. You can also use grid and level for first step, and after that you can draw like first architecture, structure, and also MEP. And after that you put your drawings into the sheet, so will be more professional like this. Put it into this, yeah, and you put your details, maybe your floor plans into these sheets. And next is the schedule. You can also see data of the building, maybe of your model. You drag it from your schedule to see, or maybe I have this beam like blah blah blah. You can see the data of the beam. Oh, I have this much beam. You can see that on the schedule here, bro. The schedule here, if you already had the building or the model, but I don't already built a model, so I don't have the schedule. Yeah, that's it. Maybe next. Yeah, this is the end. Think that's it for the today's video. I hope it helps, and if I have wrong for something or you don't understand, you can correct me, or you can comment under below. Okay, thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.